What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically in today's episode, we have to talk about the major cryptocurrencies starting to hit a bit of a resistance here. You can see XRP is hitting the top resistance right now, acting at about 39 cents to 40 cents here. It's also intertwined with its moving average. You can see right here, the past, I'd say 4 days, we've done nothing but kind of stir sideways, trend sideways, which is very similar to what we've had in the past year when we did retest this resistance. The other problem is we're nearing overbought, which is also screaming possible correction. Finally, the stock market is open today, so we should get the results that we're looking for, and this will basically clear up the confusion and give us the answers that we need to kind of base future trends and future analysis off of. If we see this resistance here off the S&P 500 break downwards, then there's a good chance that the rest of the cryptocurrencies are going to do the same, and I'll explain a little bit more about that and why I believe the possible correction to the downside is what we're looking for here. In regards to the S&P and why it'll pull the rest of the cryptos with it. Looking at Ethereum here, you can see ETH for right now is also skewing lower. You can see we have major resistance that we're coming into contact with. Again, we do have a beautiful symmetrical triangle which broke bullish, and here we are repeating history, breaking bullish. But as you guys can see, we're trading at about 86 on the relative strength indicator, which is a huge sign that we are not going any higher right now, and most definitely going to correct lower here. I mean, obviously anything's possible. We could easily pump higher, but the fact is we are extremely overbought, and the only way we're going to see higher movements is maybe if we kind of trend sideways for a little bit, lower ourselves on the moving average to here, then I can see a pump coming, then we could reverse up. But otherwise, I highly doubt we're going to continue this rally to the upside here, especially being so overbought. And honestly, with all the cryptos now, for the most part, in the overbought territory, Bitcoin is screaming at 87 on the RSI, Ethereum is at 84, 85 on the RSI, Bitcoin, is extremely overbought. All these cryptos are definitely going to correct lower here, including, and now it's pretty much in line with the S&P 500. Another reason why I believe we'll probably see a dip today for the rest of this week to the downside here. So we do have to talk in depth about all these cryptocurrencies and the S&P 500 with you. With that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. Super quick, guys, as you know, I do have a second channel that I've been playing around with in regards to trying to kind of crack the YouTube algorithm, and I just wanted to make a quick video here for you guys before I dive into the technical analysis here, because a lot of you guys were interested in starting your own YouTube channel and were wondering how exactly to blow up. Well, that's what I've been trying to figure out the past couple of months here. I've had a channel for about 7 months now trying to figure out how to blow up, and I've done some pretty solid research here. A few of my videos have done pretty well on this channel, which has less than 2,000 subscribers. We had a video that had 143,000 views, which is more than my crypto channel you're watching on has ever gotten on a single video here. So this has exploded fairly well here. And then moving forward here, you can also see that we had another video right here that has also received quite a lot of views. 56,000 views had exploded as well. But since then, I've actually posted a few videos trying to blow up as well, or trying to see, hey, maybe it's the rebuilding keyword here. Maybe it, the rebuilding keyword, maybe it's them. I don't know. But then again, here we are, and I've tried other videos here to see if that would work, how rebuilding supercars made him blow up, blah, 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 blah. And this is TJ Hunt, and it hasn't done that, which is interesting because he's also an extremely popular YouTuber. So I have a theory, and I don't want to tell you guys just yet. I'm going to test it out for this week's video. It might come out on Monday. I'm going to test it out, and if that works, then I might be onto something, and then I'll share it with you, because then I might have tracked. So this is 7 months of testing the markets out to basically give you guys the answers, the secret to success. Instead of you guys spending 7 months doing this, I can give you 7 months of progress for you guys to figure, for you guys to start off at moving forward here, which would be incredible. So hopefully you guys appreciate that, and hopefully it helps me out if I can figure it out. But moving forward, moving on from that, also the link to this channel is down in the description below here. But as you guys can see, in regards to the past couple of videos, we've basically been calling that we've hit a top right now, basically saying this is the top resistance. We've kind of hit twice now, history repeating itself, screaming that we're kind of overbought and we're definitely due to correct lower. We're up about 1.4%. We haven't yet broken into the $1 trillion level. But you can see ever since we've exploded to the upside here, most of the cryptos are kind of flatlined out right now, including Bitcoin here. And that's what I want to talk about a little bit more with you today, specifically is Bitcoin and where we're going to be moving to. Now, obviously, we're definitely in a good movement here, and I believe we are nearing what was 2019, 2020 here. you can see damn straight a reference to the past here. In the previous times back in 2019, 2018, you can see we have a cyclical market, a bull market, a bear market, consolidation into this kind of consolidative standpoint. So we have 1, which is the bull market, 2, which is the bear market, and 3, which is a consolidative pattern here. And typically within the consolidative pattern, which was 2019 here, you can see we, without a doubt, had a lot of volume and a lot of movement here. We had runs that shot up 270% here, and we also had drops that lasted, 63%. So there was definitely a lot of volume moving around even in this uncertainty period, which is kind of where I think we are right now. So I think if you want to reference where Bitcoin is compared to where we were here, I truly believe that Bitcoin is like where we were back in 2019, the beginning here, where we had consolidation, but we have these major movements here. So I believe in reference, this is what we're dealing with, which is good. It finally adds volume. We're no longer flatlined out or dying in regards to the market here. There is time and plenty of movement left to make a ton of money here. And I'm a strong believer that we're most likely going to see at some point now a recovery rally up to resistance here, up to $33,000, up to the weekly moving averages here. Yes, for right now, we are retesting a major resistance here. And yes, we are probably going to correct, which is fine. But I do believe by the middle of 2023, we should be at least retesting $32,000. The moving averages in between here on Bitcoin. I'm a strong believer in that. In regards to the short term here, get ready for a short position, a correction to the downside here. I'm a strong believer that this is going to correct us to the downside. Same thing with Ethereum and same thing with Bitcoin, with XRP a little bit here. I do believe that we are going to see a correction. I do think Ethereum is going to slide us lower as well. And the same thing with Bitcoin. And obviously we're going to be doing all these trades on BidFi, the number one cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. You can buy long, sell short, leverage trade, stop losses, take profits. Literally everything you can think of is offered on BidFi, even XRP, which not many exchanges offer, Bitcoin, and a ton of altcoins. That honestly, it's the number one place. I've been using them for over 2 years and they're incredible here. The best part is, like I said, the demo account, which gives you 100K in Monopoly money to test your skills. Even cooler than that, you can sign up down in the description below. And to get to this website or to the demo account, you click derivatives, click CFDs, and click any of these, and it will bring you to the live assets and then the demo account here. So make sure to check that out. With that being said, moving forward here into these cryptocurrencies, I am a strong believer that Bitcoin and these cryptos are going to correct. Not only are there lots of signs, we have a price ceiling, we are extremely overbought, we are hitting the top. There's a lot of reasons, and it's all the cryptocurrencies that are screaming overbought too. Resistance here, price ceiling is hitting a resistance here. I do expect to see a short, and honestly, I do plan on buying in for a short to the downside as well here. I do believe short term, a correction is going to come within Ethereum and within Bitcoin here. XRP, I do think it's going to correct a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be as hard as Ethereum and Bitcoin will. Now, I think everything pretty much relies on the way the weekly charts trend here. As you can see on the S&P 500, this is really where everything comes down to. Are we going to be breaking bullish? Are we going to be breaking bearish? You can see for over a year now, we've been inside a descending fractal here. And consistently, every time we retest the top resistance in purple, we slide lower. Retest resistance, slide lower, retest resistance, lower. It's a consistent trend here every single time. It's happened over 3 confirmations. We're now on the 5th potential confirmation here, which is a correction. What makes this last retest of the 5, potentially the 5th, stand out more is we're also battling a massive weekly moving average here. We're trending at 50, which means we can go up or down, but the fact is we have a downtrend and the moving averages here, which is a massive scream for correction here. So I'm a strong believer that we are going to pull lower here. And we are going to fill in the gap here. And this correction to the downside is going to pull Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP down with it in a short that we should have answers to today and this week. And we should correct lower here. Now, I am still bullish on the market for this year. I do believe the stock market and crypto will be higher by the end of this year than where we began. Or in the middle of this year, I believe we'll see Bitcoin at 30K. I believe the S&P will finally break this descending fractal here. But for the time being, we are bearish. And I am bullish on crypto, but for the short term right now on crypto and the S&P, we are bearish here. Short term. Long term, I'm bullish on both. But short term, I believe we're going to reject off this, and I believe we're going to pull to the downside. Whether that's to here, I don't know. That could be down to here, I don't know. Or that could be down to here. And, if we see another Hail Mary pandemic, then we'll fall down to here, if not even lower. I don't know, but it's one of these. Ideally, my personal thought is maybe this or this is going to be the lowest. I'd say pretty high certainty it will be here, less certainty here, but somewhere around this level is where I think the markets are going to be moving to. And what's going to happen is we'll fill in the gap, or we'll fill in the gap here. I don't know how long it will take, but at some point we will come into contact once again with the purple band. And the second we can confirm breaking through this, that's when I'll be putting money into the stock market with expectations that we start to rise up. That's what I expect to see happen. Until then, we're just going to keep getting rejected off of here and falling lower here. But this is the outcome. This is what I expect to see happen here. At some point, we need to break through here, because as many times as we've tried to break through in purple, we end up getting rejected and we end up correcting lower here. So here we are again with the same pattern here. The time that we buy in on the stock market is when this resistance in purple gets broken. Until then, don't touch it. That could be right now. This week, we could easily break through it. And if we start to break out this week, then I plan on buying in, because we'll most likely be trending outside of here, moving forward here. We won't actually be falling lower. But that's my opinion on the markets here. Until then, stay weary, stay aggressive. I'll keep you guys updated on the possible breaking the YouTube algorithm a little bit later on in the next couple coming weeks. We'll see how this week's video does. With that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.